Hello guys, May here, and today I'm doing the second part of this tag video created by, I think, Kittyboo 2000 or 1979. Again, if somebody else created it, I will give them credits. Today I'm going to do the infinite version of the Fandom tag challenge because I love tag videos and I feel like there aren't too many circling around, and I'm kind of lazy to go search for ones that aren't circling around, so yeah, I need to make another one, I feel like, but I just haven't had time, but maybe I'll start working on that again. Infinite are my other ultimates. I also did this for Super Junior, so I will leave my link to that one down below if you want to check that out. And yeah, if you want me to do this for any other group that you know that I'm like really into, go ahead and let me know, and I will try to make it happen. So the first question is, who was your first bias in Infinite? My first bias in Infinite was Wooyeon, was Wooyeon. Wooyeon was the hardest member for me to learn when I watched their music video, but live stages he was really easy to learn because he has a lot of lines in Dashidorowa. My current biases are Wooyeon and Seungyeol. Seungyeol became my bias when I started watching variety things from Infinite. You Are My Oppa. He's really funny. And Wooyeon also has a great variety sense as well. So I was like, well, I can't drop Wooyeon. And so both of them ended up becoming my bias. And I've always just had two. Like, I feel like the first couple of months after Infinite debuted was the only time that I only ever had one bias. I've always just said I have two biases. Bias record, definitely. I used to say Hoya all the time. But ever since I saw Dongwoo at Infinite Effect in New York City, he like I changed during that, seeing him in person. Just, he is so incredibly sweet, and he just is so funny, and he just does not care. Like, he does not care, and he's just so kind to everybody, and it's just, seeing that in person, I think really like changed me. But Hoya is still a very big bias wrecker, so Infinite H, bias wreckers. Favorite music video from Infinite. My favorite music video, I really like the Destiny music video. Just, I feel like it was a totally different thing. But I also really like the Last Romeo music video, the version A Last Romeo music video, the one with Jisoo and Myungsu instead of Wooyeon and Miju. I know that one like doesn't really exist, but I love that one. Also saw it at Infinite Effect in person, which is different than watching it on someone's fan cam, like seeing it in person, and I really liked it. I really liked that. Not that I don't like the Last Romeo version B or the new version, I just really like the storyline for version A. I feel like there was more put into it besides like Wooyeon and Michu running around a library. I don't know. From Japan, the She's Back music video is so pretty, and I think that's just because it's like my favorite photo book from Infinite, but the She's Back music video is so pretty, the Japanese one. And Paradise has a very interesting music video. They have a lot of really interesting music videos. Favorite song from Infinite is BTD, by far. BTD. Favorite thing they've ever promoted. Have yet to top it. Every comeback I kind of wait for it to be like Bad was really good to me. So Bad is like in my top 5, I would say. I don't know exactly where I would rank it now, but it was definitely up there, and I was like, what if this like becomes the new BTD? But it didn't. BTD is just a classic. OTP, Woogyu, love Woogyu. Woogyu loves Woogyu. They just love each other. Woogyu. Favorite choreography? I can't say BTD again. I'm gonna say something besides BTD. Paradise. I love the Paradise choreography. It's so fun. It's so catchy. I just love it so much. What era did you join the fandom? I joined the fandom the debut era during Dashidorowa promotions, and I've been here ever since. Not that it was like a fandom back then, it was just like fans of Infinite because inspirit wasn't a thing for like the first year. Not even a year, it was like less than a year, but yeah, during the time that we weren't inspirit, I was in inspirit too. Favorite vocalist? My favorite vocalist of Infinite is definitely Wooyeon. Seungyu is a very nice vocalist, and I was wondering when Wooyeon's solo album came out if I was gonna prefer that, or if I was gonna prefer Seungyu solos over Wooyeon solos. But Wooyeon's solo album, like, There are people who are like, I just don't see the need to get it, and I'm like, but it's incredible. Buy it on iTunes at least. It's so good. The song Everyday and the song Gravity, those will change your life. And those are both made by the man himself, Namwooyeon. Favorite rapper? Dongwoo. And it's not because Hoya is not really a rapper anymore. He's still very much a rapper, but I think when it comes down to it, he's only given a rap part because the structure of Infinite songs very much rely on 2 rap parts. Dongwoo's just always had a better vocal tone for me. I've just always preferred it. Favorite dancer is definitely Hoya though. Hoya's a great dancer. He's gonna be on that new dance show with like SNSD Hyoyeon and the Monsta X Shonu and Block B's Yukwon, and I'm so excited for it. Oh, Momo from Twice is gonna be there too. There's like a bunch of people who are gonna be on it, but he's gonna be on that show and I'm so excited. Sometimes Hoya just like posts a bunch of dance things on his Instagram, and every time he does, I just sit there and watch them over and over and over because he's so good. The next member of Infinite I really want to have a solo is Hoya, and Hoya's talked about having a solo before because I feel like he could just do like the first thing that popped into my head right now was Tiffany's I Just Wanna Dance, but I just am trying to think of like something that's more focused on choreography. So like I think he could do a really choreography heavy kind of solo album, and the fact that he raps and sings and is a very good dancer, he's like a true triple threat. I think him having a solo would be really cool. Say one word for Infinite. The first word that I think of when I think of Infinite is my children. Because I've been there since debut, I feel like I've really grown up with them and that we've both matured together, become different people together, and sometimes I like look at them and I'm like, how are you all like Sungyu's going to the army in a couple of years, and the thought of that, because I've always thought of Super Junior is so much older than Infinite, and like Super Junior are all, you know, in the army, whatever. The fact that Sungyu's going to the army in a couple of years, which like, ugh, I hate talking about it because I get so sad, but it like they've come so far. And then I see things like, there was this article recently, I shared it on my Google Plus, in my Facebook I think, about how Infinite and SHINee are just so powerful after so long, and Infinite came from such a tiny company. Willem Entertainment was literally nothing. Like they had Epic High and they had Nell, and you know, that was really it. Like they came from this tiny company and they grew into being such a powerful group, and Willem Entertainment became such a big company that like a company like SM was like, I want to make a contract deal with you, which they did for a little bit. They've just done so much, and every time they've done something else, like they announced their first world tour, and they filmed music videos in the United States, and they've sold out albums within First Press solo, like members who are solo of Infinite and Super Junior, or Infinite, just have done so well. Sunggyu and Wooyeon have done so well, Infinite F and Infinite H have done so well, Two Heart did really well. Like, just thinking of how far they've come is just like, really makes me like proud parent status. Like they're so incredible, and yeah, every time they release something I'm still like I feel this right now with Monsta X, as every time Monsta X releases something or comes back with something, I'm just like, oh yay, we get more Monsta X music, we get more Monsta X music, that's so exciting. Monsta X are releasing their first photo book, that's so exciting, which I decided recently I want it, and now I can't find it anywhere. And I'm kind of angry at myself for waiting so long to get it, but like I really want it. And you know, Monsta X are having their first solo concert and all this stuff. I'm feeling the same thing. Starship is not a small company like Willem was when they started out, but it's just the kind of thing you've watched them grow, and you've seen a lot of firsts, and their first win, I cried with them, their first win. Like, I feel like I've just been there through so much, and seeing where they are now versus where they were 6 years ago is crazy. It's so crazy. I just love them. I love them so much, and I can't wait for their comeback. I miss them so much. How many albums in Japan can you release before you come back in Korea? I'm gonna buy the Best Of album this week. Which I'm excited to have a Best Of album, because the only thing they have like kind of similar to that right now is the Origin. And whenever I run into people who like ultimate biases are infinite too. I'm just like, wow, really? Like, really? Your ultimate bias is infinite? Like, that's so cool. Like, you know, kind of thing. So that is it for this tag. Like I said, I will leave the questions down below, and I'll leave the link to my Super Junior one if you want to check that out. Thanks for whoever created this tag. If it wasn't Kiribu 1979, I'm sorry. Whoever it was, thank you for creating this tag. It's a lot of fun. I really, really like it. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.